throwing a shade here. Technically, this was supposed to have been episode 9. However, episode 8, the media for it got messed up pretty much, and so it can't be used in a video. And so yeah, so I'll just fill you in on what would have happened. I mean, what happened that from our progression, because you can see that we explored a bit of the outside. So pretty much in this we spared the assassin. We spared the assassin, and we just didn't, in part due to I guess what the Garot's been doing and Adir had been doing. So it felt justified by kind of how there was a misunderstanding with the assassin. They didn't mean to, well, they had like a vision and they just assumed that it meant kill us kind of thing. But they they apologize. Obviously it doesn't like that doesn't take away the fact they tried to kill us. But I overlooked it because my character doesn't really like the Still Garot either. So yeah, we decided to spare them. Kai agreed, or Kai liked that notion. Marius did not. We got some banter in the party when we set up camp. Marius and Kai are pretty their dynamic is kind of like Kai teases Marius, and Marius always kind of has that rough shell, but he's always kind of like looking out for Kai. And then we did go to see the Watcher. We finally got the base for the Wodaka totem here. And so we activated that. We went to the Watcher's house over here. There was a lot of Zarups that I mentioned, and that there's like a house right here too. So I was like, that for some reason the Dirans again are not, you would think that like they would kind of be protecting these areas from Zarups and stuff, but clearly they aren't. There was even spiders and a bunch of like bandit. There was just a lot of things that's like clearly they're not guarding anything in this area. And then we talked with the Watcher. She said that our soul is actually very strong, and that it seems to sort of be like a cage of sorts, and that we have she used an analogy of like there's godlikes are either like chimes, which is kind of like I guess like a resonating with their god, and then there's like a thorn, which can sort of sometimes be viewed as a curse. And ours, it seems like it's parasitic, where it's kind of like trying to come to the surface kind of thing. And she didn't say, she's not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, but yeah, it was just that it's kind of different. It's not a great thing, kind of, if you were to like, it's not, yeah. And that pretty much I drew the conclusion that like our god was also talking a bit, and that she seems kind of like she just awoke, and she seems very like new to things and kind of like recovering stuff and like asking us questions. So because we also had a dream with her when we were at camp, so I feel like she's learning through us in a sort of way, and that we're also maybe possibly like we have a piece of her, and there's also a piece in the living lands kind of thing. Like she might be fragmented kind of in that situation, and that she's sort of like waking up since we came to the living lands with a piece of her soul. And technically that thorn, if it is her, she is our soul and her are fused together. So like it's one and the same. So like we are the god, but we're not. It's kind of like that conundrum thingy. And yeah, I guess we're here. We're just the Watcher said to go to any Outer Stone pretty much, and that to commune with our god and to kind of learn and stuff like that. So yeah, so we're still not sure on our god, but we kind of have a direction and a bit of knowledge that like what our relationship is. And then I did some exploring here. some of the stuff, the exploring did get cut off. However, some of it I did off camera. Before I knew that it got. I did some exploring off camera to kind of like clear the map a bit, so that when I came back on, we get this episode would have been us going through here, going through all the stuff that that I thought would have some interesting things like the quests or dialogue or items and stuff. So that's what this episode will be about. So yeah, so this will be episode 8, even though it was supposed to be episode 9. But yeah. Though I think I really like that it's oh, we also, I forgot. Yeah, the assassin mentioned that which I've hinted at before, that Ludwin and the Dirans essentially seem to be in their encroachment, that they're gaining like power in the area and stuff like that, and that I hinted that like they're probably using that fort in the beginning of the game to sort of be a staging point and to control the area, and like whenever, if they were to do military force, they'd be able to easily take over the Living Lands. And the assassin mentioned that they also use that island, like that fort, to control the trade, which I forgot, I didn't think of that, but yeah, it's because it's blocking the entrance to things, so they control the trade, and that forces people to make trade treaties with the Dirans. And the Dirans and their politicking, pretty much kind of like how you want to think like how people kind of like take advantage of people that they come into. They're kind of like taking advantage of the people that don't really understand the contracts, and then if the people fight those contracts or like debate, like say the contracts aren't fair, then the Steel Garrote come in and kill them. Pretty much is what it is, because them arguing the contract is like breaking an oath, and like that goes against the tenets of like the Garrote, like they hate oath breaking and like stuff like that, and like, so yeah. But yeah, that's just pretty much their politicking kind of way to gain power, essentially. And that's why the assassin brought that up. And there's also some notes that we found out that hints more that either the Steel Garrote or that the ambassador might be a part of it, because, well, the ambassador might also be a part of it, because he kind of likes the what's it called, Ludwin. He seems to have like an infatuation with Ludwin to a bit. And then so yeah, there was hints that the Claviger may have been it's not outright stated, but I said I it seems like it's supporting the thought that the Claviger was kind of like planned on getting killed.
I've seen it all, except that. I've never seen exactly that.
Yeah, so pretty much it was hinting that maybe the Claviger's death is kind of an intended thing that happened. Though we don't know. Obviously, it's not like fully stated or anything like that. So it's all speculation at the moment until we actually like get more stuff from the game about it. But yeah, pretty much Steel Garrote bad. And yeah, that's pretty much like they're taking advantage of a lot of stuff. Oh, there's a water cave.
Seek! Right flank! Nice job!
Oh, what the? Oh, no! Okay. Ooh, these boulders. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I figured out that this does damage to skeletons. So yeah, that's what the vessels are skeletons.
We make a good squad.
But yeah, before I jump down there, I want to clear out this area around here a little bit. Because I don't know how easy it'll be to get back up. Well, I mean, I could just teleport, but I'll probably get distracted, knowing me. But yeah, so far everything's been pointed at the steel grill. It's been kind of pestering and stuff like that. And I'm assuming they're also like just taking advantage of the situation. Though I don't know how exactly. Like if they're somehow controlling a bit of the fragment of the gun. If it is like if they are fragmented. Okay, I should probably. I feel like it's gonna be a big swim. Hopefully I don't die by drowning. Okay. I think there's like a little cave. Or there's a hole here, I think. Okay, no, it's too small. I think after that last treasure chest being in a cave in water, I've been paranoid of water in caves. Let's see, where are we? Okay, so oh yeah, Usher's hand. I think cause we met a dwarf and they mentioned an usher, so I'm assuming that's like a dwarven word for like someone who guides people or something like that. That's why, you know, like an usher. But yeah. So let me see where. I think there was something right here. Yeah, okay. I saw something here, but I didn't pick it up yet. Oh, you'll see it above. There's an Audra stone when we teleport here. I also did that. And that just pretty much gave us, I think it gave us, I don't forget if it gave us a level, like XP and we leveled up, or if it just gave us actual like skill point and ability point.
On seek. Seek. Come and get me. On seek. Earth and rock. On seek.
Oh. Star metal.
I've seen metal like that.
I have no idea what that is.
Kind of very high price tag at a blacksmith. Glad that's over.
I know at the bottom of this place there was a spider, like a bunch of spiders, and like the Zarps were fighting this. Well, they sort of fighting the spiders. Like it wasn't like showing it in the in game, but like there was a campfire with like a dead spider that they're eating, and then there was dead Zarps. But yeah, it's down there. Wait, did I? Okay, I did go there. Okay, and then there was a merchant. We got some Audra there. Let's see, was there anything else important? I think there might be something over here. And after this, we're gonna do the hunt thing, and we're gonna work our way down to the folly. It's like that big island. Oh, I should probably. We got these are the fragments since we had the totem, like the base down, and so yeah, this is what we had. It seems to be pretty good. Like the intellect and resolve are actually kind of what we need for our character build.
Marius, did you leave a cleaning manual in my pack?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I suggest reading it when you get a chance.
Yeah, this is like the
It's
relation.
rude
They're
not to
really
read
cute
a
together.
book given as a gift.
I like the dynamic.
Since when do you worry about being rude?
I'm just saying maybe someone gave you that for a reason. I've noticed that camp supplies don't generally clean themselves.
Weren't you telling me not to wash my clothes so much?
Well, the wilderness doesn't generally smell like boiled hardtack or peppered lithbark stew.
If this is about the time I burned your favorite pan trying to bake sweet pie in it, I'm still sorry, and I will still get you a new one. I don't know how you fit a cleaning manual in your pack anyway.
Well, I certainly wouldn't know, because I didn't give you that book.
You know, if there's something you want to say, you can always talk to me.
But yeah, they're when we were going into the attack the assassins, they had like this whole oh, here's another dream.
Gaze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
You feel like home somehow. Why do you appear when I sleep?
The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed. Fuck off. Oh, jeez. There's always an option where you get angry at her. I make the decisions here, not you. No, someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangle. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Yeah, it's kind of like a parent-child dynamic where we kind of swap back and forth. It's like, because she's still learning. Yeah, it's like she nurtures us and cares for us kind of thing, but she's also like a kid that's like that doesn't know things. Yeah, enough, let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
But yeah, you have like an interesting dynamic with her. Or them, I don't know. I'm just been saying her, but I have no idea. They could just have like no gender since they're like literally the land itself, probably. Again, it hasn't said that they are that. But yeah, we're gonna be going there. I've been avoiding it, like when I was exploring, but it looks like there's probably a decent amount of stuff there. But I think I'm gonna go kill that person on that island first. Or they're probably gonna kill me and then I'm gonna go back and forth, but oh, and then some other banter was talking about like the ships and like talking about like how this area has the history of this area pretty much. I don't fully remember it, but yeah, they were talking about it.
Let's see what.
God, I knew it.
Sick!
Not looking good.
Oh, jeez. Okay, now I know how it feels to get hit by the electricity effect.
Look right. To your left.
Sick!
Look up,
I'm sick! Isokso!
Good fight.
But yeah, all these elemental effects really do a lot. Oh my. He's killing me because he's freaking electrocuted. But yeah, these elemental effects are really damaging. Luandi's glass eye, so that's the trophy. And then they had a pistol. Okay, let's see what they were doing here. Conductive prison spring, animantic hammer. Okay, so they're stuff with like maybe like a definitely electricity for conducting, and then explosive. So maybe like a weapon stuff to like attack at the Darians, because I'm pretty sure they were Valiant. But let's see what they dropped. Probably something electric. There was a lot of electricity going on. Power talks. Oh, power attack still high shock accumulation. Okay, so that's what it is. Captain Serok was a renowned pirate captain, sharpshooter, and devoted worshiper of Andra. When a sudden deadly storm overtook Serok and his crew, he prayed to Andra, the fervor and like the Lady of Lament, seemingly moved by Serok's pleading, saw to that the ship weathered. Okay. The ship was somehow unscathed from the strike, which seemed to have been absorbed into Serok's prized pistol. His crew believed that was the price he paid to see his beloved ship safe. In a tribute to Andra, they tossed his now crackling pistol into the ocean. How its fire made its way back to land is a mystery. Okay. So I guess that's how Luandi found it, somehow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate these. There's these big water bugs, and I think they heal when they get wet. And there's one on a beach, like so. Yeah, they were kept running into the water and healing themselves. It was really annoying. Yeah, thankfully this guy was not near water.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I guess. Let me see. There was an entrance from here, so I'm gonna go to this so we don't get another camp cutscene. I don't want to get too much of the camp right now. Yeah, this is the Emerald Stairway, so I'm assuming we're gonna get there after we turn in the quest. So that's why I'm assuming that like once we turn, I don't know like if there's a point of no return kind of thing in this zone. So that's why I'm trying to complete all these side quest things before I go talk to the ambassador, because that feels like the last thing, because the other areas seem like side quest stuff.
Castle's falling. A reminder that nothing good comes from messing with powers you don't understand.
Yeah, this was something to do with teleportation. That was like what we're looking into right now. That's like at the center of that, so I'm gonna try to like go through this area, the side way to see if there's anything here. Yeah, like the ships crash into all these rocks, and there's just like random ship pieces. Like there's a mast connecting. Like yeah, there's just a lot of shipwrecks in this area, which I don't know how all these ships crashed into crash into this stuff. Okay, so this is how. Oh, okay, so we came through here. Okay. It's kind of looks like an animancer's tower. Like in the other games, there was like a lot. No! Oh, okay, good, I made it. There was like animancer towers, and this kind of reminds me of it. Which would make sense since they were kind of the people that were trying to like do that teleportation thingy. I'm assuming there's something here, that's why we have to sneak.
Right behind you.
Not seeing any sign of some magical experiment.
Captain knew this wasn't a sure thing. At least he's trying.
I'm sure that'll mean a lot when they come for our heads.
So they haven't found what they're looking for.
After them! Sick!
And with the Wodaka thing, every time we crit, we actually stack some of the fire element on them.
Hey, who's there? You. Stop.
On seek!
So that's why sometimes you see like a random burst of fire with these guys.
Another glorious battle.
Yeah, these smugglers really entrenched themselves in here. Oh, yeah. I guess with the wall. Yeah. I wonder if there's gonna be like if we're gonna teleport or something, or we're just gonna, or it's just this whole island's just a failed thing. There's nothing here. I hope there's some cool interaction here that happens. Like, yeah, it looks like all these areas got like zapped by something. Like it's growing outward. The rock formations. Like it blew up and it like through like covered out everything here. I do kind of wish they sometimes fill these areas. Like the difficulty, the difficulty range really like changes drastically. I feel like sometimes they could add more like for like these things, like these, like this area they could, especially since it's like you can't even teleport. So it's definitely like kind of like a battle zone that they intended. I feel like they could add it a bit more like people here. I feel like. Animancer's Journal. Winds out of the northwest bring a chill to the bones. Smattering of rain could bring complications, but the equipment is calibrated within the smallest margins of error. My colleagues are gathering as I speak. The greater minds Paradise has to offer, save one, and even Edelgund will come around when she sees our success. This will be a tricky experiment indeed. There are reasons none have succeeded to this day. Location is one of the most elusive traits in a living being, and many see it as a factor of space, and whereas I'm convinced it's a trait of the soul. I wonder if they did something with Audra here, because there's a Luminous Audra, and Luminous Audra is like a lot of essence. So I wonder if that's what they did, yeah. I'm convinced it is a trait of the soul. With this acquisition of Luminous Audra and my theories properly tested, my methods followed to the letter, I'm convinced that we will be able to reach into a living being's soul and inscribe their metaphysical location, thereby sending them elsewhere entirely. Yes, I think they're trying to like how the souls travel between the Audra. They're literally trying to like do that. But I feel like they'll just kill you. Because you're just gonna, it's only gonna send out your soul. But yeah. Anyway, should we be unsuccessful, let these be my final words. There is nothing more going than the convincing the soul to go. After decades of study, my soul is convinced.
I don't agree with all of your Radiran laws, but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that.
yeah, like lightning or something struck here. Like that's the whole, like, is this the center point of it? Maybe. And, like, it blew everything out. Oh yeah, I forgot. In the other games, people turned to stone too when the Audra like stuff hit. Like when the like stuff dealing with, there was like things dealing with the Audra. So I wonder if that is kind of like that, like these like random rock formations that are showing up. But I guess maybe we'll learn a bit more. Exploring this area.
I heard. Ha! Hey, after them.
Back in the fight. Hold it.
I will admit that crit causing fire is pretty nice. Oh. Oh jeez, she stuttered on my spear.
Oh, you see that? Earth and rock! Nice job, everyone.
I will say the game has a lot of in the level design they have a lot of verticality in it. Golden, oh, another fragment. Golden flames, God Shrine Totem fragment. These beautiful wrought flames produce no light and yet are distinctly warm to the touch. Okay. I do wonder why they're what the fragments, like the origin of the fragments are. Because like there's godless temples in this area, but then there's these also. So I don't know if like the gods came in here, killed off, like they had people kill them off, or like maybe they had some weird relationship with them. So, oh. So I guess maybe this is a way to... Is there a way to get up here? No. I don't know. Maybe this is if you were to sneak up somewhere. I'm not really. Because, like, I guess you could sneak up on these guys. That's what that was for. Oh, it looks like a boss area.
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive.
Captain, we're not alone here.
Gods, what else? Hold fire.
Okay, well, I don't want
We're
to kill
willing to
them.
talk.
Yeah, our quest was just to find the Audra, but yeah, I'm not here to necessarily kill. Like, I don't care if they're doing animancy study, like they're studying animancy and stuff.
Please, please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
I'm pretty sure you promised that Audra to someone else.
We made a mistake. Defalva's Audra is unretrievable. On the bottom of the sea, somewhere between here and the Deadfire. We acquired some luminous Audra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapienta Defalva in Paradis. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Audra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
I assume acquired means still. They did, yeah. In the Deadfire, the Valians had like they did steal Luminous Adra from the natives there, since that's like the only location of Luminous Adra, or heavy location of Luminous Adra. And yeah, so that's why the Valians are in the Deadfire in the second game. Let's see. So this Captain Bardado is here to take back the Adra, but you don't have the Adra to give them. Valiant Trading Company sounds like it's a mistake to get on their bad side. Can't you retrieve the Adra from the bottom of the sea? So this Captain Bardado is here to take back the Adra, but you don't have the Adra to give them.
You got it. But the Valians won't accept that as an excuse. They want Adra to replace what we took. Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Adra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Adra to replace what we lost.
Do you really trust Captain Bardado not to kill you when you bring back the Adra?
Trusting the company is always risky. But not returning the Adra will absolutely get us killed.
Sounds like you die either way. No, I think we'll try to talk him down.
Are you serious? You do that for us?
You'll just have to trust us, I suppose. Give us the Adra and we'll get the Valians off your back. You'll just have to trust us, I suppose.
I guess so. Gods, we really sank to the bottom this time. We're supposed to bring the Adra to Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Adra, get it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradis. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
Deal with Captain Bardado or return the Luminous Adra to her. Bring the Luminous Adra to... I am a bit tempted. Well, a bit of me was curious to know what would they drop their loot if I killed them, but I'll avoid that. Arcanist ring. Hopefully. Oh, I was mentioning before. I think there were some pieces. Where was it? I forget if it was in that video. Like Arcanist gloves is such a weird. I was saying that like it's such a weird thing that it's for parkour speed instead of like casting speed, even though it like hints that it helps makes casting easier. So like this should have been like a plus the 10% casting speed and then maximum essence, because the only reason why I'm using the metal bracers is because of the casting speed increase. But yeah, because like some of the bigger spells and the spells I use just like they take so long to cast that I need casting speed. Otherwise these enemies are just going to be on top of me all the time. Because like this spell, like this is like one of the higher spells, like, it takes so long, and that's like me with high cast speed. So yeah,
I don't even care about the Adra at this point.
yeah, I guess this experiment they failed. And they probably, like, their souls probably got destroyed or something. Because, like, messing with Adra has, like, some weird stuff goes on. Which you could tell by all the, like, the stone formation. Oh, okay, so I guess we avoided. I wonder if we could have snuck our way through all of these guys and just, like, peaceful, like, if there would have been a different dialogue.
Yeah.
Some of these jumps you feel like you can't even, like this one I feel like I wouldn't be able to make, but we just barely make it.
One moment.
But yeah, this kind of reminds me of an Animancer's Tower. The Valians were here, so granted, actually this is a, I think this is the Pogren, like the dwarven architecture. But they could have built this tower could have been used for that purpose though, for animancy studies, since the Valians were here first. Well, not here first, but like they were the dwarves and then the Valians. So I can see the Valians using this for animancy. I need to get there, but I guess jumping wouldn't make a difference. See, thankfully there's no fall damage when you jump into this water. That should have like broke my legs. Hear something. We gotta jump and then destroy it? No. Let's see. That's what I was hearing. Yeah, I guess that's what I was hearing. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we cleared up this area. And she's in the ushers. Oh, if we don't need a fight, hopefully we... Sorry, I had to sneeze. But hopefully we don't have to fight. I don't really want to get on the Valiant's bad side.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them.
But I'm not going to sell them out. Captain Bardotto, I presume?
You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. Told you we were the baddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads.
Leave Trevik and his crew alone, or I put an end to this here and now. I'm sure that sounds reasonable to you, but I can't give you the Adra. We have the Adra, and we've come to bargain. But I can't give you the Adra.
Well then, I guess we'll go kill Trevik and his crew after we take the Adra from your corpse.
Okay, well, she gave that option.
Bring me their heads!
Jeez, that bear. I have like damage resistance too. He does so much damage. Oh, and then he bounced off because of our shield. We upgraded it a bit.
Back on my feet.
Jeez.
On my last legs. Stay.
Oh!
Can't do this much longer.
Let's see. That. Okay, now they ignore us.
Thanks.
Gonna burn this person. Good. killed off those two guys. Now it's just Bardado. Oh my.
Envoy, look right.
God, Kai's down again.
Back on my feet.
Sick! I'm sick! Earth and rock!
God, she is so tanky.
I'm sick!
There we go. Oh my gosh.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Well, I guess the other guy got lucky. She didn't say that she was gonna take the Adra. I guess she said she was gonna go kill them. I probably would have just let it go because they got themselves in that kind of mess. Granted, both groups are thieves. Like the Valians stole from Juana, and then yeah, and then the smugglers stole from them. So it's just like, yeah, I'm not that like sentimental about that. Let's see. I think I did see there was a way to here from. Let's see. I think there's a way to sneak in from the, like going to the Watcher's Mirror. Which, oh yeah, I forgot there is something there, so I need to go check that out too. But I think I'll do that. I guess I'll go do it now. Yeah, we'll head to the Watcher's Mirror. Because there was like that was where we saw that shiny thing. Oh wait, I forgot. No, never mind. That wasn't the episode that was taken. There was a shiny thing. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm gonna fight these guys first, actually. Yeah, there was a shiny thing that you could see. Because I pointed out, I'm like, oh wow, there's like whatever that was is big. Cause like there's this bones right there. And then right above there is where there was something. And then I was gonna pick this up for this episode. Before I kill those bandits. Stelgar's Pride. I won't use it since it's medium, but let's see what it does. Cast Barbaric Shout when at taking damage greater than 30% of your maximum health. Okay. So yeah, it's a fighter thing. Even though, I guess heavy armor, if you were to go a fighter, heavy armor is mainly for, I guess, a more tankier route.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
I know that Bill, the bounty hunter guy, gave us a clue on how to. Oh yeah, I forgot. We needed to get this for the people who need to escape. But yeah, the guy gave us a tip on how to get to these guys, but I forgot what he said, honestly. I think I know there was a way over there that you can, there's like a broken door thing that you have to like crouch to enter. And then I guess there's this. I don't know which way is the sneakier way. Probably the way that you have to crouch the door.
Ice front. Bandits ahead.
Right behind you.
Also, I have a bad history of the sneaking. I think it was in the episode that got messed up where I kept failing at sneaking and just kept dying. Yeah, I think this bear is probably the most. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any archer.
Bodega! What was that?
Oh yeah, see, this guy's tanky. That even that didn't kill him. Oh my. They do so much. They do so much damage. But I do recommend playing the games, like the other games. They're pretty good. I mean, they're pretty I guess if you like tabletop games, they're pretty good story-wise too. The first one I think is a bit harder because of the combat, how they did it, and they did changes in the second one that made combat different.
Not sure who lived here before.
That made it a bit,
Looks
I
like
think,
something you'd see in Emerald
easier to
Stair.
do.
Keep your guard up. They don't look like the type to negotiate.
I still think the bear is a threat. Before he gets up to attack. There we go. There we go. That went a bit better. Oh, jeez.
Back in the fight. Earth and rock.
Yeah.
There we go. I need to get out of their way.
Come and get me! Try that again. On your right.
Okay, let's top off everyone. Oh my god, there's so many bears. Holy god. And they're annoying because they're so tanky. God. Yeah, there's archers and then these bears. This whole combo is so annoying. Okay, well, I guess this is what I was asking for. More intense combat. I mean, team making. But I meant more like a thematic. Like, they would have people positioned in different areas and stuff like that. But I just gotta keep using this wall to shield myself against all these archers. Flame to finish them off. Oh, jeez.
Earth and rock.
5 seconds that we can revive our allies. Granted, I don't think I need to. There we go.
Thanks, soldier.
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior.
That it?
Okay, that's what it was. The yellow armband. I was like, why do they all have unique stuff on them? Oh, I guess there's someone here that...
Who's there? Get down! You're dead!
Yeah, this was one of the ways you come in. I think maybe this was the sneakier way. You come in and just start assassinating them. If you were to do a ranger build thingy. Yeah, they had a lot of bears. I think there's like 3 or 4 bears. And then a crap ton of archers. So I guess that was all of them. I don't think there was anything unique on them, like a weapon or an item. Which, I mean, they don't have to drop. They don't always have to have something like that, but that would be nice if they did. This? Oh, I guess this is another way to sneak in. I guess there was a couple ways to sneak in and handle this. Granted, there's less brush. Oh, there's two people still here.
Right behind you, young. Sit!
Guess that was good that we're in an enclosed space for that.
Just like the good old days.
Maybe I guess this is the unique right here. Because it's like in the back. Arcanist Gambeson. Okay, let's see. This might actually be good. I mean, our other armor is good for like spell, which we see how much damage elemental stuff does. Fragile Diary. Fourth of Majesty. Again with the rain, the hot, damp air grows untenable, so we keep the windows open to ventilate the house. The last two merchants have brought reports of unrest in the city, but the road nearby is quiet. No one thinks to bother us here. Until last night, Demilo mentioned this morning that he was heard clanking noises coming from the deep in the woods. Like if a sword could walk, he said. It has kept him awake all week. I told him to stop. He will give himself nightmares. I cannot admit I hear them too. Metal clinking. I wonder what they were hearing. Because this is like an outside area. It's like pretty far out. There's like damage a lot. So maybe that's what something big came and destroyed this area. Okay, let's see what that armor is. Area of effect damage. Ooh. It's pretty good. So this one pretty much is more of a defensive, and then this one is obviously more if we want it to be aggressive. Though it's not fashionable and out of everything. But I guess it does go with the boots. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with this right now. I do like the Envoy look of like that we had. Okay, so yeah, head up there. I think I'm just going the long way of this.
If there are more of those dream-scourged bears, we'll need more than a few guards to hold them off.
Yeah, well, these guys can't even do it. They can't even defend against these little guys, like these Zarops and these spiders. They're like in way over their heads. Forget what was. I think it was like up here. A bridge. I think that's what it was. Oh, now I remember. We had a nice exit. There was a somewhere around here. There was a jumping point, like off the cliff. I think right here. Yeah, we ended the episode because that's where the Watcher's house is, and we ended up the episode by jumping off and falling into the water. Granted, that episode's gone now, but that's how we that's where those ended. God, this area is confused. I forget which way is that. I think this way leads up to the Watcher's house. And I don't think there's a side path for them. Right. Or is this the way to the mirror? No, yeah, this is the Watcher's house. But yeah, we saw that's what the thing was. It was inside that temple. I guess I missed it. Or... Oh, okay, I have to go the Audra Stone. And then it's across that way. I am like completely missing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Watcher's Mirror. I have no idea if that, they say the Watcher's Mirror, if that was like, if they called Watchers the same thing back then, like where these godless were. So like, I don't know if there's like a soul mirror thingy. But yeah, I wonder if this was filled with water and that thing was like a sea creature or something.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
He courses with old magic. Why do you ask? Do you sense something unusual? I've already accepted your call. What are you trying to tell me? First, the outpost now here. Why do you keep bothering? No.
The Adra breathes. We shape the mountains. You build your foundation on us, too.
Are we creating or destroying? Did something disrupt the flow of life here? Did this happen in one of my past lives? Did something disrupt the flow? Did this happen in one of my past lives?
Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
What do you remember?
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
Okay, let's see what this means. Akita or Godless. Okay, so the Godless came here. And they obviously came here because of the they wouldn't because the gods were people that elevated themselves into the godhood. Like they weren't gods always. They made themselves into gods. And that I guess the Godless maybe were fleeing that civilization that did that. And then for some reason they disappeared. And then Kishmal was a figure of the godless myth. Not much is known about them, save that Kishmal was born under the special circumstances and helped to erect a great city that was later destroyed. So I guess we were, in better terms, we are like the godlike of this land, but it wasn't, I don't think they're a god necessarily, or they weren't a god necessarily. They were just like the land itself. But it's like, it's just the same principle of the godlike thing. A gift, a duty, an inheritance?
You were chosen, deserving. They would demand that you earn it. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
I had to live up to their expectations. I could not let my people down. I turned inward. I punished myself more harshly than the elders ever could. I rebelled. I would decide my destiny, not the circumstances of my birth. I filled with an unquenchable fire, would prove myself on my own merits. I think 3, or I think it stays with my character how I've been playing them. That they're kind of like a rebellious scholar kind of thing. I would decide my destiny, not the circumstances of my birth.
Your defiance inspired others to seek new traditions, new ideas. The more that you resisted your calling, the more you fulfilled it. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some, tired of their exile, they wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
They were misguided. Our prospects lay in front of us, not behind. They were selfish. Without their labor, how would the rest of us survive? No, they were foolish, couldn't see that they had no land to return to. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. And I don't think that they necessarily have to like see the prospect going forward kind of thing. I think, yeah, we had given them no reason to see a future here.
Generations had passed, and the land around you was still wild. A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimo?
Wide road, open gates, docks that would welcome the world. Schools, temples, monuments, we would define ourselves through what we made. Agriculture, forges, aqueducts, we needed to be self-sufficient. Tall towers, high walls protect us. We would never be refugees again. I think wide roads, open gates, docks that would welcome the world.
The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak?
I told them to build in harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand. I ordered them to clear the land. My people had endured enough compromise. No, I told them to build a harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
Proud, relieved, unfulfilled. I only saw more to be done. I think proud.
You had earned your pride, yet a new trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead?
I listened to the people's concerns, even when my body cried out for rest. I honored our laws and traditions. I tried to be firm but fair. I delegated to my advisors. I never asked for any of this. It was my city. I led according to my will. I think I listened to the people's concerns, even when my body cried out for rest.
The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day.
I wonder what happened.
Nothing.
I guess we have to wait, find another fragment.
Silence.
What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
Did the gods strike us down for our pride? No. Well, I mean, the gods could have struck at this at the place, but not like maybe for our pride. But yeah, did the gods strike us down for our pride?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should
Like I could
not
see
be
the
known.
gods attacking this place, but
Yet
since we
one
were
shape
godless.
shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you?
My people rescued me from the devastation. I perished in the city's collapse. I cast myself in. I could not live with those I failed. What would they decide? My people rescued me from the devastation. I perished in the city's collapse. I cast myself into the wilderness. I could not live with those I failed. I think one. This one I feel like is good, but I don't think my character would have abandoned the people.
They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Okay, yeah, they're definitely like developing. Remembrance of Kishimal. Godlike ability passive. Increase your maximum health by 10%. Okay, so I guess we won't die as much.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Yeah, that was a very nice nice background knowledge. I wonder what happened. Oh, what the? I wasn't even. I wonder what happened. Is that tree roots? Something? Or I don't know what happened. It just, yeah, it just appeared. I'm not gonna use this weapon, but drawn in winter. I guess that was the season. Like that was like kind of like how she was talking. Like it was winter time. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Okay, so it's a frost weapon. Oh my gosh. All these guys are skeletons, so this will damage them.
Quit moving.
And kill dive, and then kill him. Oh, there's more.
Earth and rock.
Burn this mage. God, he's like dodging everything.
Seek. Earth and rock. Seek.
Oh my gosh. There's just so many skeletons. I wonder if these were our people. So we just have the visions about the godless. We're just fighting them now. Jeez. Finish that guy off. A ranger.
Seek.
That, oh, thank God that's it.
Be right with you. We got them all.
Well, I guess if you wanted a frost weapon there, that's where you get it. Okay, let's see. What else? Okay, so we did this, that. We have to turn that in, and then we have to explore this area. I think I'll go from this point downwards. Because, yeah, I think there's a cache, and then I think we could go find this guy, and then just kind of do this Dawn Treader, and then after Dawn Treader here, go here, clear out this, and then turn in all our quests, and I think we're done with this area. But yeah, I think that will be the end of the episode, since it's been I think it's been like an hour and a half or something around there. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Sorry about the error with the last episode, how it couldn't be made. So yeah, thanks for watching episode 8. Hope you leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.